So this is it. Final leg. Walking out of Lordsburg on the outskirts of town. See Border Patrol helicopters in the distance, and I ate lunch next to some Border Patrol cops yesterday, so you can tell you're getting really close. This next 4 days is flat and kind of featureless, kind of a nice challenge to finish with no water, and yeah, just feeling good, feeling ready to finish this thing. Can't believe it. It's crazy. I just had an old man pull over a truck next to me. He said, "Are you going to the border?" And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "You really need to watch yourself. A lot of activity, a lot of drugs, a lot of Border Patrol action in this area right now. It's not safe." And, well, I don't know. There's probably an element of that which is rooted in reality, but people are people. And I think they're mostly good. And, well, I'm excited for the adventure, and I'm not too worried about it. And they'll totally play this video at my funeral if I get shanked to death. Sorry, Mom. That's the trail. It's the boot heel. So trying to get through this barbed wire fence here. Oh, New Mexico. I'm done doing that. I know, right? I'd say the most frustrating part of the boot heel is you have no idea where you are. There's no trail, so you're just kind of like meandering through the bushes. Yeah, advice, if you're going northbound, for sure you'll hike the trail because it's the beginning and you're really excited to be on trail. Southbounders, take the road. It's a far more pleasant experience, I bet. I'm going to merge with the road sometime like midday tomorrow. But yeah, for right now, I guess I'll just keep wandering around lost. So what you're doing in the boot heel, so you're looking at something like this, and you're looking in the distance for any sort of depression in the ground, which we're seeing right here, directly in front of me, like right here. And then you're looking for these tiny posts in the distance, like so. If they're in a grove of trees, they're hard to see. And depending on the light and the angle, it can be hard to find them. And sometimes they're knocked down. But that's what navigating in the boot heel mostly consists of. A little bit tricky, but it's also beautiful in its openness, you know, and really quiet. So not totally without merit. But I might consider taking the dirt road if you're southbound, because you've seen a lot of stuff like this by now. I just saw a big animal just off on the edge of the bushes behind me here, and I haven't seen any sign of deer in a while. It didn't move like a deer. The only thing I can think of is mountain lion, which is pretty unsettling. Yeah, so I guess I'm just going to sit vigilant for the next little while, but it was bounding, you know, like a cat that is by itself. It's sort of like a tan, like a dark tan color. Yeah, be careful, I guess. Whatever it is still watching me. It's like falling really distantly behind me, and then like stopping and looking at me and kind of running around. There's just one of it, and it's just like just too far away for me to make out exactly what it is. And it's like right in the edge of these bushes. So yeah, I'm pretty curious. I decided to just like stop and have a snack and kind of like watch it for a second, see if I can figure out what it is, what it wants from me. But interesting. So if you're watching this video because you're gonna do the CDT or are thinking about it, I just want to say that a lot of people before I came out here expressed that they hated the boot heel and that it's just like so just desolate and foreboding, and kind of set me up for thinking it was gonna suck out here. But you know what, honestly, gosh, it's beautiful. We're hiking along these like awesome desert mountains and through the brush, and yeah, there are sharp plants that are gonna hurt you and the trail's a little hard to follow, but if you're going northbound, get used to it. It's not any, sharper or more frustrating to follow than the trail in some parts of Montana. And there's plenty of water in the water caches. It's gonna make your pack a little bit heavier, but again, get used to that, You're gonna have some real long water carries kind of throughout the trail. So my point is, it's really beautiful, and if you're getting yourself psyched out about being able to do this because of what you've heard about the boot heel, I'm just here to tell you, come see it for yourself. It's actually pretty incredible. Although Divide certainly is a harsh place to be. Backbreaking, one might say. So, end of the day, sun just went over those mountains. It's so funny, well, hilarious. I'm starting to get a shin splint in my left leg, which is I think just from like walking in the sand and uneven surfaces. And it's just funny, that kind of thing can pop up at any point in your through hike, even your second to last day. It just seems like a really fitting way to leave this trail, It just really, it grips you, it twists you, it bends you, but you get through it. So it's my second to last night on trail. It's getting toward dusk, and I'm really, really enjoying myself, so happy to be out here. So last morning, got a full day, 20-ish miles to the terminus from here, and I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling ready, On the PCT, I finished, and it was a lot more. I was antsy. I was, sad, excited, every mix of emotions. And this one, I just feel some relief. Just about to wrap it up, So we got a nice morning and easy day, kind of. Yeah, it's almost here. Oh, this rattlesnake just scared the shit out of me. Oh man, I walked right up to it. Right there in the middle of the road. It's chill, buddy. Man, I was really in the zone, and that rattlesnake scared the crap out of me. So I'm walking way around him, hoping I'm not around any others. He's right over there. He's still all coiled in the wrong direction. Looks like he doesn't know I've walked around here. There he is, right in the middle of the road. Snaky! Close call. It's sort of poetic how much of the last of the 2 miles of the CDT I'm spending just being totally lost. Just end on the same note that we've been on the whole time. It's weird to be walking towards a bookend of one of the most defining things you'll do in your life and one of the biggest challenges, and just walking towards that ending is kind of wild. It's been a hell of an experience. Ready to wrap it up. So something like half a mile to go. Sounds doable. On the PCT, I finished, and there's a huge group of people there, and I was with a group of 8, and just pictures, and everyone was there, and now it's interesting finishing this one by myself. Taxi's probably a couple hours behind me, just walking up, no fanfare, nothing, you know? It feels right on this one for some reason. It feels really good. Take a moment by myself to enjoy this. It's a really long way to walk, is my first thought. My second thought is that I couldn't be here without all the people helping me. My dad and my mom for sending out all of my packages, for sending me all the gear I need, for being there for me when I was struggling, just to be able to call home and talk to them. For Sierra, who was with me for a huge chunk of this hike and kind of gave me the strength to want to push on. I love you, baby. To my friends and my trail family, Dad Jokes, Sultry Bear, Leopard, Gator, Golden, and Sierra, you guys pushed me when I struggled. You know, I really looked to you guys, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. To the people of the Divide and the communities that support us on the CDT, there's no thank you enough in the world for helping us get here. I wouldn't be here if not for the people along the way, for the entire trail, showing us nothing but hospitality, giving us rides, taking you into our homes, giving us food, giving us shelter. I mean, it's not possible without them. And yeah, I mean, what an endeavor. 3,100-ish miles. Who knows what we hiked. But to finally be here, it feels really good. It feels like a relief. And I'm ready to move on to the next chapter. If you've been watching these videos, thanks for sticking with me. I haven't been the greatest video creator in the world, but it's been a fun experience. Who knows what comes next in the future. Right now I'm excited to go to Mammoth with Sierra and then go home and see all of my friends who are my family back home. Kyle, Paul, Kim, Justin, Jen, and Alohi. All of you guys, thank you so much for supporting me. I can't wait to be together again. How's Mexico?
It's good. I do feel weird though. Like, I'm like, is anyone watching? I feel like no.
I feel like no too. But if they are, they could come get us a ride and take us to town.